Okay, I'm back, I think. I've just paused the emulator for a second. Oh, here we go. Didn't get the freeze. Now it's Magby. And we just switch into Tentacool. Tentacool just waltz this guy, and we just have to dodge a little bit of Fiction from Confusion. It does go for Confuse Ray, which is a 40% chance to happen. And we do hit ourselves. By the way, the Confusion ducks that spin around Tentacool aren't spinning around the center of Tentacool's head. I just noticed that. Nice. Yeah, I totally get it from the perspective of comp or Nuzlocke players, yeah. That goes for many Pokemon, though. And also for some Pokemon that aren't even in Gen 3, like Scovillain. In my opinion, such a cool Pokemon. And very interesting, but it's just so mid. Yeah, it's centered on the entire sprite, and if you look at the Tentacool sprite, Tentacool's head is not in the middle of it. Like, kind of. Goes for the back sprite, I guess, too. Though you could have just made the back sprite centered, I guess. Guess they didn't want to do that. It's kind of unfortunate that so many Gen 3 Pokemon suffer from that stuff competitive-wise, because I think Gen 3 is probably my favorite Pokedex. Like, the Hoenn Dex is probably my favorite Pokedex. I wouldn't say... I'd say there's not a single miss in the entire dex. Pretty classic for Pokemon to not be thorough with the classic, with the details. Yeah. It's never been. And probably never will be. But that's okay. I don't like Pokemon because of the details. Okay, so this Fletch is a bit annoying. But I 2-hit KO with Choodle, and since I'm Shell Armor, I don't die to 2 hits, so I'm fine with that. And the Herdier, I will Intimidate it once, then switch into Crotal, and do damage. And if I have to, I'll switch into Farfetch'd for the kill. Also taking Corphish with me. So I need Ekans. I don't need you, and I need Farfetch'd instead of Pidgeotto. I hope that the museum gauntlet won't be too difficult, but I don't think it will be, considering the mons I have. Okay. We lead with Choodle. Let's go in. Doesn't a beach umbrella look like a giant flower? No? What? I would disagree. I would hardly disagree. Taba Lola. We're not dead to 2 hits. Even if it looks close, we are not. That was just a high roll. We're totally fine. And 19 HP, we bait guaranteed headbutt from Hildia, which is what I want to bait. Ekans is not dead to headbutt crit, so we're all fine with dropping its attack on the switch. And now this is again headbutt. We're going to switch into Grotle. And now we just Razor Leaf until this Hedy is dead. And we hope that we don't get Omega Hexed. Nice. Not a guaranteed 2-hit KO. Nice. Yep. It was only a 5.1% chance to 2-hit KO. We do get Frozen. Frozen solid. Okay, let's switch into Corpfish, who takes Ice Fang, of course, very easily. We're only dead to headbutt if we're lower. Wait. Okay, we are not dead to headbutt. Crit. We're now, but we don't get flinched. Amazing. Nice. Okay, the next fight is slightly more difficult. I mean, not with Grotle, I guess. Not with Grotle. Oh yeah, I have to heal. Of course, of course. Let's go with... pretty much this team, but not Ekans, and instead Pidgeotto, yeah. gonna lead Pidgeotto. We 2-hit KO the... Wait, we don't because of the orange berry that you have, right? I do kind of care about that. Because I am dead from Shockwave non-crit into crit. But it has both to be exactly in that order? No, not necessarily. It both has to be a high roll. I'm gonna risk that. We're in early game. And split 1. If I lose, I lose. But that kind of means that potentially... Nah, I'm fine. I'm gonna risk it. Okay, let's go in. So if you don't get a single crit, Ekata has a heightened crit rate, and we don't get high rolls on both hits. This Wingull will get off 2 moves. That is a high roll, I think. Is it? No, it's not. It's not. I'm a liar. Shockwave is good. Don't high roll. Nice. We're out of crit high roll. We could crit here. We do not. It is Rain Dance, which is a bit bad. But still decently fine. As long as we dodge some insane fiction. Which I will try my best to dodge. So this is probably going to be Witzel for a rain boosted Water Pulse. We're going to switch into Tentacool, who takes that easily with the high special defense and calm nature that it has. While also baiting only ever Sonic Boom. So we'll switch into Grotle on this Sonic Boom. Yep. Take it decently, I'd say. Razor Leaf. Arnberry proc gets us out of the next Sonic Boom range. It doesn't die due to the Rindo Berry, but now Absorb kills. I'm probably not going to be high enough to tank a Sludge though, which is a little bit unfortunate. Nope. I'm always dead to Sludge, so this is guaranteed Sludge now. We'll switch into Tentacool again. On Sludge. We're not dead to crit Mudshot here, so I can Water Pulse once. It goes for Rain Dance, so I can stay in for a turn and go for another Water Pulse, which is this time Rain Boosted, doing lots of damage. This is Mudshot. I'm not dead to it. Nice. I'm now dead to crit, to only one roll of crit Mudshot. exactly one roll. I don't have to risk it, so I won't, I guess. Yeah, I don't have to risk it. There's a lot of things I can do. So this is, I think, Mudshot again. Let me double check that. Yes. This is always Mudshot, so I'll just switch into Pidgeotto. To instead bait Bubble Beam. And now I'm going to switch into Choodle, who's Shell Armor. So it doesn't die to 2 hits. Rain's still falling. And now I can just Water Pulse kill. No need to risk my Tentacle there. So we're all good. We're all good. Nice. That was cool. Yeah, the fights in early game aren't very difficult. Especially if you have experience with them. So it's just kind of playing it out, playing to your outs. Sometimes you get unlucky with your encounters and you don't have answers to specific mons. Very important there, just don't panic and try to find a solution to your problem. I'm gonna take a small break and then we'll be back in a bit. Okay, I'm back. I shouldn't stream for too long either, because I haven't eaten dinner today yet. Or lunch. Is it lunch? I think lunch, yeah. But yeah. I think the next fight should be fairly easy with Farfetch'd and Pidgeotto. There's a few mons that I cannot one-hit KO, but I cannot with Farfetch'd either, so I just use both. There's 3 more fights until Sledport. We're very close to getting there. Yep, I do have both with me. I am leading Pidgeotto. Let's go in. Just air cut a few times, and that should be it. I also have a crit chance, so struggle bug is a bit annoying because it lowers my special attack. So you probably have to switch out, but that's okay. I can still get the crit, and I do get the crit. Bug bite also eats away my berry, right? That sucks a bit. Am I dead to bug bite crit? I'm not. I'm not. And I do get the kill. Amazing. Give me a second. Scatterbug, scatterbug, scatterbug. I'm not dead to scatterbug. Yep. I cannot miss, I always hit, and I win. Huge fight, very difficult. So close. Yeah, it was very easy. Dude, the amount of damage I get from this Apom is insane. Okay. I don't have very physically bulky mons, and I think my best call is far-fetched. I mean, I do have Choodle who has shell armor. Yeah, I can use Choodle. Yeah. I found a line. I found a line. I got it. I found the line. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Do I even need to use Ekans? Because 15, 30. Yeah, I do need to use Ekans. Give me a sec. Okay. I feel so empty with your love. Let's see. So we will need Ekans to get the defense drop. I'm not dead to Fake Out plus dual wing beat with my Farfetch'd as long as I have an Oranberry. Turn 1, it should always be Fake Out. Even if all of them crit, I'm not dead with Farfetch'd. Okay, Apom, Intimidate drop. And now switch into Farfetch'd. Take the Fake Out. Okay. And a Focus that doesn't do anything because, you know, Sand Attack is okay, as long as I hit. I need to hit at least once. Okay, I miss once, that's okay, I have a second try. At ace, I'm fine. Nice. Second try works. Okay, and now we switch into Choodle. Bite kills. I think this could be Luxio. This is guaranteed Luxio, huh? Yeah, this is always Luxio. Next for Spark. Maybe I should have put a Cherry Berry on my Crotal. Maybe. We'll see if that bites me back or not. Okay, haha. Howl is fine, as long as I hit. Nice. I should have put a Cherry Berry on Grotle, I guess. Okay, we're good. Never punished. Never punished. Go into Tentacool. That is a bit annoying, but that's fine. Just have to hit a few water pulses, come on. I mean, it technically has Black Sludge, right? That's kind of annoying. But I mean, what I can do, though, is switch into Ekans, get the Intimidate, use Glare and Wrap, and then Bite over and over again. Intim drop. Easy. For Black Sludge, you're not Lumberry, so I can glare you. I think the Nidorino was Lumberry. Glare. Yeah, the Nidorino was Lumberry. Nice, glare hits. And now Wrap to get passive damage. I do hit, that's nice. Bite hits. No flinch, no para, of course not. I think it's always a 50-50, right? Was that correct? I don't remember. I miss, but that's okay. Venoshock doesn't do too much. I didn't get a full para once, by the way. There we go. Read from Wrap, so let's just switch into Tentacool then. No reason to stay in here. I don't mind that. Welcome back, BGC 2012, I think? 2013? 2012, 2013. With Thunderous, no, it was 2012. With Thunderous, Prankster Thunderous, Swagger, Thunderwave. Ah, beautiful. Anyway. That's it. Easy peasy fights. Not even worried for a second. Damage, kill, bait out. You probably. Go here. Venu. Okay. 21 plus 26 kills. I need Pidgeot instead of Corphish. So Cherry Berry on you. Cherry Berry on you. Oranberry on you. Cherry Berry on Grotle. Oranberry on Tenta. Petraberry on you. I think I'm gonna go with Oranberry on Choodle actually. Yeah, let's go with that. Okay. I can't swim, so I'm pretending to swim. Rock Smash. We have a Cherry Berry for Get Paralyzed. Yep. Now this is Force Palm again. Going to switch into Pidgeotto. We have a Cherry Berry on here as well. Air Cutter kills. This should bait out. This should bait out the Flappy. Going to switch into Grotle. We have a Cherry Berry in case of Thunder Wave. It's most likely going to be Thunder Wave. Yep. And now Razor Leaf has the chance to kill, which would be pretty good, so we don't get paralyzed again. But I don't get it. But that's okay, that's okay. We're still in this. We're still absolutely in this. We stay in for a turn. And we Sand Tomb and hope that it hits. That would help this matchup by so much. Nice. Very nice. So this is guaranteed Venoshock. We're going to switch into Tentacool, who takes that like a champ. And now we Water Pulse once. This is going to be Shockwave. Wait, I might actually be able to do this if we don't get crit. I didn't get crit. I survive another Shockwave. And now I can just Water Pulse twice. I forgot that Tentacool is so fast. I always forget that. I was worried for nothing about this matchup. Worried about nothing. And ta-da, we're in State Port. Okay. And let's heal up. Then let's get ourselves a Horsey or Remoraid. Or Blitzel, because it's never Quillfish. Get the black glasses, and I think that will be it for today. Black glasses. And time for an encounter. Did I heal up? Yes. Quillfish would be amazing, but I doubt that it will be Quillfish. I just doubt it. Yeah. I don't know, I dislike Remoraid as an encounter. Let's call you Cannon. Okay. Let's take a small look at the Remoraid and then raid out. Modest is good. Ooh, these IVs are really good. I mean, 1 HP isn't great, but it has good bulk from the other stats. And it has insane special attack. 30 speed is faster than you'd I mean, you don't need it, right? But like, I also don't complain about it, I guess. We'll take those. We'll 100% take those. Let's raid out into Pinky. Thank you very much for watching. That was fun. I'll be heading out, making myself some food. I might be on tomorrow. Earlier though. Say hi to Pinky for me. And see you next time, I guess. Bye bye.